Hey yo guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's tutorial I'm going to be taking you guys over the real color change that looks like that, and that is what I'm going to be taking you guys over. So stick around for the tutorial, and if you haven't subscribed, please do also like and subscribe. The last video got very nice response and thank you for that. And yeah, I think let's just get right into the tutorial for this. So for this tutorial we will be using just two cards for this color change. So essentially what happens is this. Let me just get that focus perfectly. So this is how the color change looks like once more, and that is what you guys will be learning today. So grab yourself two cards and let's get right into the tutorial for this. So you start off this way. The two cards are lined as one, so you essentially have a double. I'm not using the deck for a reason, so that you can just focus entirely on the cards and not the deck. So I'm starting off in this way. We have the double in my hands already, so we have two cards like that. And what you are going to just do is you're going to do something that you would do in a bedroom change. Yeah, so this is essentially what a bedroom change looks like. So you're going to do a steal. So this is how you go about the steal. You have the cards like this, displayed like this in your hand. Now know that you're going to hold this as just a single card. So you have the card like this on your hand or on your palm. And what you just do is you reach over at this index corner, at lower part, you reach over with your thumb and index finger like that. Then you turn it sideways like this. So now you're holding the cards by these short edges. Now what this does is it puts you in a position whereby you are able to just do this. Now how you're doing this is with your middle finger and your ring finger of your right hand. You are just pulling downwards like that. So you're doing this, you're making the cards at the right angle, this part at the right angle to each other, so 90 degrees to each other. So you're this, you pull like that. So you're at this point already. Now obviously this looks really bad as I'm doing like this. You can almost see the card move. Yes, but you have a cover for it. So the cover is like this. You show the front, show the back of the card. You move to the side slightly like that, and I've done this still already. So you have this steal with your middle. So what you are doing is just moving this bottom card with your middle finger like that till it's at this point. Now shielded from this side by your right hand, obviously. If you're like this, do the move, and yeah, you're already in the you're in the position to begin the change. So what happens is this: you have this, do that. Now what essentially happens is this: I have the cards in this sort of position like this. Now the card has not eclipsed the bottom card has not eclipsed the top card yet. So I'm like this, in this position. So this card needs to clear the top of the deck, or top card, and this is essentially what's happening in the change. This is happening. I'm sure from the exposed angle. You have this show, and that is essentially what's happening. But from this angle, it looks like this. So I'm like this. I can show the card. So now it seems as if I'm holding that card with double. But actually, I'm just gripping this card with my middle finger and my thumb like that, just holding it in place there. While this one feigns as if it's still holding it like that. So essentially, I'm not doing anything with this. This one is just all the action of my left hand moving like that. So once again, the still as I go down. And as you can see, I'm turned to the side. And what I just do at this point is this. Now I've cleared the bottom card. How do I do that? Is just by going this way, and I keep on pulling until it clears that bottom card like that. So that top card like that. And once I'm at this point, I can begin the change. So what's going to happen is this. My index finger is at this corner, at the index corner of this card I just stole from underneath, and I just load it exactly or almost at this corner to the index corner of the card I want to change. So you have this, and what just happens is with my thumb, I just pivot this. Now the way I'm able to achieve that pivot is my middle finger is underneath the bottom card already. So I'm in this grip, come over, load it, place it on top, then I just kind of do this like that until I know that my middle finger is touching the bottom card, so that it can serve as some sort of pivot for me to pivot that top card. So I have this still, and I've done it like that. Still, and then my finger is as the pivot at that point. So yeah, in this position, you've done the still. You show your thumb just squares it up like this, lines it up. Now it's not compulsory. It's actually lined up. You know why in a minute. The reason is because of this. If I'm doing this like this now, it's not lined up, but you would not know because this hand is kind of blocking it. This is exactly the position I'm in. Now the change has happened, but I'm still dirty. So what do I just do? Is because my index finger or my left and my right hand are at this top part like this, I can just pull that card back into position like that. So we've done the change. It's not exactly squared up like that. And what I just do is now to do the change, you know that your index finger is going to be at this top edge, so as to prevent the card from doing something like that. So here, top edge is ready, your index finger is there already. It stops it from going any further than that and helps to line up the cards. And now you see that I'm still not exactly lined up, and what I just do is I just pull with my thumb until it's squared up. Now, if you are afraid of it passing this border, you can do this. You can have your ring finger at this point to prevent it passing that point, so it's lined up perfectly like that. Do this, and then you're done with it. You're done with the color change. Still, show. You can either pivot this like that, or you can just move to the side while you're doing it, and it gets automatically into this modified Tenkai grip. And you do pivot, so you load it back on top. Middle finger is at that point, and you just do that. Okay, sorry, that was bad. That was a bad step. Then you move. Now with practice, you should be able to do it as fast as this. You can even do it while turning the cards over. I'm not a fan of that. I like the change to be as visual as possible. So with practice, you get faster with it, and you're able to do this as a snap color change like that. And from there, you just pivot this and hold it as one card. You handle it as a single card, and then that's the color change. One last time, pivot, still, and load. You are there, and the change is done. So if you happen to have any questions, you can ask me in the comments below, and I will be I'll gladly answer you. And also comment what next you would like to learn, and I will see if I can teach it in the next one, or maybe one of the tutorials I'm going to make for you guys. And without mincing word, I think this is the end of this tutorial. Actually, this brings us to the end of this tutorial. So catch you guys in the next one, just one final time.